Yo, what's going on YouTube? Today I wanted to talk about the top 3 best guns you should be rocking in multiplayer ranked. I'm going to cover an AR sub and a secondary. Hope this helps. We're going to start off with the main sub you should be running right now in ranked play. We got the Rival 9. On our Rival 9 we got the Purifier muzzle brake, the Rival C clear shot barrel, DR6 hand stop, the Rival Vice assault grip with the MTZ Marauder stock. Let's go ahead and bring this into the firing range so you have an idea of what the recoil profile, everything is like with this gun. So when I test these guns, I just kind of like to aim at the bottom right here and let it rip. Don't touch the joystick. So you can see we have a little bit of horizontal recoil right here, a little bit of a loop, nothing that rotational aim assist can't help us with, and then it's just down to the right. So controlling this pattern, just a little bit of rotational aim assist off the rip, and then it's pretty self-explanatory from there, but it's extremely accurate. I mean, a multiplayer setting, this is anything you need, especially for taking a point, being able to move really quick and hit your shots relatively easy compared to most guns at least. I know with the Rival 9, it has great mobility and a really solid fire rate, so you shouldn't have too much trouble when you get into these scenarios in multiplayer, moving around, especially in ranked. I mean, hitting your shots is huge, and being able to have a gun that really doesn't move that much, especially once you're locked on target, it's crucial. So if you're struggling in ranked, you know what you need to be running in terms of ARs or SMGs. This is the one. The next class I want to kind of give a little more time into. That's a given. The Rival 9's insane. But we got the MCW and the Renetti. On our MCW, I had the T51R belted brake muzzle brake. We have the 16.5 inch MCW Cyclone long barrel, the X10 Phantom 5 hand stop, MK3 reflector with the RB Claw PSL grip. I don't know why I didn't put my camo on there. There we go. And then on our Renetti, we have the Steer 45 Sky Fury muzzle, the MLX short competition barrel with the Renetti wood grain rear grip. We don't want too many attachments. We really don't want to take from the had a super brain fart, bro. We don't want to take away from the mobility. I mean, that's the beauty of having this gun. It's being able to have that super fast mobility. The big thing here is we can hold down the trigger in your setting. Here, I want to go ahead and show this right here. It's under, I want to say I put it under gameplay. It's a new setting. If you're not doing it, you need to be doing it. But essentially it makes it where burst fire weapons, you can legitimately just hold the trigger down and it absolutely rips. Let's see, manual fire behavior. I think this is it right here. This does not affect automatic weapons. Okay, yeah, so you want to just set this to hold rather than press on manual fire behavior. What that does is you don't have to just keep hitting the trigger every time you shoot. You can just hold the trigger down. And rank, bro, it makes the difference. I mean, it makes a difference in Warzone anywhere. If any sort of gun that's really solid with burst. But god, this gun absolutely fries. You can do damage with this, absolutely, especially when you're like up close. Maybe you've lit someone up, you gotta switch really quick. And you switch to the Renetti dummy quick. I mean, look at that. Look at that. When you're rocking the MCW, you can literally pop this thing out real quick. Back to the MCW, and this thing's just absolutely a laser beam. So it's definitely in your best favor to rock the Renetti. As for the MCW, this is by far the most accurate AR we'll see ranked play. This is without me touching the joystick. This is one of the most controlled recoil patterns I've seen compared to like this where it goes all the way up the board. I mean, this barely made it halfway. We'll shoot another one just to get a general comparison. I mean, that is insane. It barely makes it halfway up the board. So then when you go to shoot targets long range like this, I mean, it's absolutely incredible. It does have a little bit of horizontal recoil, but with rotational aim assist, when I'm shooting, I am strafing left or right. It takes away this little section right here. Whenever you're strafing like this really just kind of turns into a straight line. I mean, the only way I can really explain that is if I shoot at this and I just kind of pull my joystick down and do that horizontal recoil. That's the pattern you end up with. That's plenty. So when you get out to these targets, frying these is nothing. And the TTK is absolutely unreal. With it having a very low recoil profile, I would aim higher on your targets to try to fit in those headshots, especially on ranged targets. It should melt relatively quick. If you are rocking this, you should be winning 90% of your gunfights, especially in ranked. But I mean, there's a lot of big contenders, but I've always said the more accurate the gun, the better. I mean, if you're hitting your shots, you're winning your gunfights. A lot of people talk about, oh, well, this gun has like way better TTK. Well, if you can come through and just absolutely fry foreheads a little bit, I mean, you should be fine, bro. Especially like if you're a distinguished COD player. Like if you've played COD for a while, like you've got a good grip on the game, you're a good player. This is definitely the gun you need to be rocking 10,000%. Look, if you are new to the channel, enjoy the content, man, hit that sub button, crush that like button. Let me know what you think about these rank classes. Let me know if you rock them, and I want to know what your rank is currently in multiplayer ranked. 100%, and I'll catch you all tomorrow for another banger. Let's get it, gang.